Good morning, my name is Christa and I'm speaking to you from African Roots Farm. We are building a chicken coop this week. My sister gave me 4 chicks on my birthday and I don't have a chicken coop yet. I will now have to build a chicken coop ASAP because the little chicks are getting bigger. I'll show you later what they look like already. Here I would like to show you the door we already built. It's quite huge. I seem to do things in real huge measurements. This door is 2.4 meters high and it's going to be as high as the chicken coop is in the front. The chicken coop goes back at the back, but I'll explain that to you later. So this is the gate in the coop. I just carried it here, so I'm a bit out of breath. But so you can see the original wall of the coop that starts here. We're going to extend it up to the height of the door, and then this area will be the chicken wire, welded mesh, very fine welded mesh like this here in the door. It's the very fine welded mesh. So that's perfect for hopefully keeping even mice out of our chicken coop. And then at the back, I also want some, this is the back here, and I also want some chicken wire up here. It's going to go about 50 centimeters up, and then the roof over that. It's just that I need this to be very airy because I'm going to keep the walls solid as they are, just because it might be dangerous for them to put anything else. I was thinking of taking the top off and put wire mesh. I will see how it works without it first, and if it doesn't work long term then we'll do that. But at the moment I think it's worth trying to keep it like this to keep them sheltered against rain coming sideways, because it's going to be quite open here. You can imagine how big it is from where it was, where it currently is, you know, the walls, to where the gate ends. So it's a meter higher. Eddie and Alex are in the meantime busy fencing off my garden. I have told you in previous videos how we plan to separate the garden area from the chicken area. So they're doing that now. And you can see over here you'll see the holes of the wires they're quite big, so we're going to put a fence at the bottom to prevent the chickens from getting in and out to my ornamental garden, as you can see there. Okay, so Alex came and we had a look at this gate, and we've decided it's a little bit too big. It just will put more pressure on the hinges, and it will take some more unnecessary of the welded wire or mesh. So we've decided I'm going to shorten it while they're busy with the fence anyway. So we're going to do that. This is what it looks like at the moment. It's much later in the afternoon, and I've shortened the gate, and I've also started cutting and attaching the poles that are going to be the upright and the front facade and the extensions in the front, so that we have air flowing in from the front and going right through at the back. So I'm making those extensions. I'm trying my best to make some progress on the chicken shed. I think that's what I'll call it, a shed, because it's a bit of a construction. It's not I don't know if it's a coop. A coop takes so much work. But we again working with recycled materials out of choice, and that means figuring it out. So I'm extending these poles. My darling Lula is always there by my side. I don't even notice it while I'm working, and then look at this and I see how amazing she is. So they finished on, they connected it there. It's only just to get it set here. Apart from the door being finished, I've also extended the front here, as you can see, as well as the back poles, and then the welded wire mesh is also up at the back. Not a bad day's job. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, so that you can follow what we are doing on the farm. We have goats and chickens now, and a lot of game, wild animals. This is all the stuff we are up to, and if you would find that interesting, please subscribe.